Ever seen a garage explode? This one did. A Tesla charging port lit up and caused a significant amount of damage, torched everything in the house. Charlie Jones here in Thornton, Colorado, working with Earth Saving Solutions, helping a homeowner who has had their garage light up on fire, cause damage to a Harley, a Suzuki motorcycle, $50,000 of tools, the Tesla car in the garage, and damage throughout the entire home. We're fighting for every dollar to make sure the homeowner can recover not only on their content side, but the structure. As you see that there is a substantial loss in there where we have smoke, odor, and soot all the way throughout this home.
So you see here, this is the damage occurs not only from what the initiated fire in the garage comes into the home, and the extent of the damage when a fire department has to get out here to protect the rest of the home from being on fire. As you look up here, the amount of water damage from when they were spraying water in here, when we start to see all the insulation and why content gets so damaged, is they've got to make sure that they put it out to prevent from further damage occurring. One of the things we look for is the amount of charring that's on each roof truss and the roof decking. The plywood sheathing is so black within this area of the home that we will pull all the roof sheathing off. But at some point you start to look at what's clean wood and where is the extent of the damage before you start talking about the next complete replacement. And what we do from a remediation standpoint is do an encapsulant to reduce and minimize the amount of smoke and odor damage that's there. One of the things that you do when you're making fire evaluation and damage assessments is you look at a product like this where the brick actually looks pretty good. Problem is the other side of that brick has so much damage that it makes more sense to remove the entire wall itself. You also look at the ceiling panel and it looks good itself, but the top side sustains so much smoke and odor damage, this entire room is going to be pulled and demoed completely. So one of the things that happens in fire damaged homes is the fire department has to make sure that there's no additional embers outside of the main fire area. So they actually poke a lot of holes throughout a home to ensure that there's no additional embers. But then look at the entire amount of the rest of the soot and odor that's in here. I could take and rub my finger on what was a white countertop is completely black. So one of the things that happens in fires is the fire department has to figure out how they're going to get their exit strategy. And as I mentioned, they do a lot of additional damage to the home, but one of the things that happens, they've got to create their exit strategy if they get trapped in the home. So they have pulled off the metal grates that were protecting these windows. So that creates a lot of extra work for us, but something that's unique that's not always thought about what happens during fire. So at Earth Saving Solutions, we're not in just the business of restoration, we're in the business of restoring lives.